Hi, I'm Mitch Gallagher. Welcome to the Sweetwater Minute. Today I'm joined by Daniel Fisher, Director of Product Optimization here at Sweetwater, and we've been checking out a brand new keyboard from Korg. This is something really cool, the Korg microSTATIon. Daniel, what's special about this keyboard?
Well, the first thing that stands out about it is its size. Even though it is a 61 key, 5-octave workstation, it fits in a very, very small package, and it's also very economical.
Right, and I think the key to what you said there is that this is actually a complete workstation. Is that correct?
Right, and instead of just being a synthesizer, it has a 200,000 note sequencer. It can do 128 songs. It has full-blown effects. It has 5 stereo insert effects, 2 stereo master effects. It has a final effect. Extremely powerful. It has dual arpeggiators, all the things you would expect in a standard Korg keyboard.
Right. It also has a very powerful synthesis engine that lets you create pretty much any sound that you want. You can go in and do complete editing. Is that right?
Absolutely. It's got all the things you would expect from a Rompler, all the piano, brass strings, everything, and it's a really powerful synthesizer. And if you use the editor that comes with it, works with Mac or PC, I think the people will be astounded to see the choices for editing that are in there.
Now, one of the complaints that people have had with compact keyboards in the past is the smaller keys. Can you address that a little bit? Has that been a problem for you?
Well, first of all, they definitely are smaller keys. They're a little narrower, but you know, they've gone and redone them, and the touch on them is really something. And it's surprising how well they work. I adapted to it after about 5 minutes. I found that I could play it just fine. And I think a lot of people who initially say it's impossible to play this or it's a toy, the way I would say it is, you know what, maybe music isn't just about how far apart you spread your fingers. You know, it's not memorizing this, it's playing an instrument. People who play a tenor can pick up an alto and play it. It's smaller, keys are closer together. It just takes a little bit of an adjustment, and it's surprising how little it takes. And when I do demos, you watch, I don't even have to look, I'm playing and I'm very comfortable with it.
Right. And this is a portable keyboard. Since it's so lightweight and so compact, you could pick it up and take it with you anywhere.
Yeah, and in fact, they sell a bag for it as well. And it has the shoulder straps, which makes it near and dear to my heart because that means I can go to jam clubs with this on my back on my motorcycle, which makes it now my favorite little keyboard for that type of thing.
Right, very cool. Now, when you purchase a microSTATIon from Sweetwater, you get some extras with it as well.
Sweetwater difference. You get the value added, the Virtual B3 that I created for this. When I decided I was going to take it out on the road, it had all the pianos and strings and horns and everything, and it has the Korg organs. You know, it's got the clunky percussion organ, it's got the distorted organs, but I also needed a lot of plain organs, and I needed the ability to control all the drawbars. So I built a set of programs for every single drawbar, and in the combination mode, which lets me have 16 different parts, I have all 9 drawbars. I have the high percussion, low percussion, fast, slow, distortion, vibrato, everything that you'd want to do in real time, and it's a great little B3.
Right, so you can play it just like a drawbar organ.
Absolutely.
Wow, very cool. How about if you give us a demonstration of some of the sounds in this keyboard?
Absolutely. So the Sweetwater Virtual B3, to create it, what I basically did was make 9 drawbars. And then created all the percussion. And then, using Korg's combis, I'm able to take all 9 of those parts and play them simultaneously and have control over each of them. So now I've got like a drawbar with all 8, all drawbars pulled out. But I also have control over chorus vibrato. I got control over distortion. And then I have the ability to turn off all 16 parts. So I can start with just the 16-foot drawbar out. I can add percussion simply by hitting more of these. I can even add other instruments like piano. And then, once you have the drawbars pulled out that you want, I have these knobs set and they move each of the drawbars individually, so you can get radically different drawbar shapes just from these single knobs. And then I went and made a whole bunch of different settings, so you can have instant drawbar settings, and it's very easy to store your own. Just set the volumes for each and store it to a new patch. And then I even did ones with percussion. Chorus vibrato. And then distortion. And then I even did ones with piano, electric piano. And Wurlitzer. And every one of them also has grooves on them. Brass. And then the last thing I did was use their micro-tuning to create blues scales for every key. So if you wanted to, someone could just have fun in any key. Can't make a mistake. So if you have a friend over or a party or something and someone wants to join in, you just set it to the key that you want and off you go. And the Sweetwater Bonus Virtual B3 comes on an SD card that we supply with the unit, and plug it in, you're ready to go.
Daniel, thanks so much for coming in to show us the Korg microSTATION. Really appreciate it.
You're very welcome.
I'm Mitch Gallagher. Thanks for joining me for the Sweetwater Minute.